And I know they can't stand them, but this is just going to continue to keep happening as long as this is what y'all putting out. Like I've already shown time and time again, I have no problem dissecting and dealing with the fucked up, deluded mindsets of black men. I don't play no favorites. So when it comes down to the men and women, I'm going to show you on both ends how they're fucked up. People who don't like it, man, this is what it is. And you know the funniest thing is, I had one of these sisters come to me saying, well, how come you don't make videos or go out to the public and talk to people? That would be helping people more than you making a video. Wait a second. Because the video that I put out in one day gets about 1,000 views. You tell me, am I going to speak?
Right to 1,000 people.
Exactly.
And have their attention captivated. Because even if you was out on the street and you got an audience of 1,000 people, the people back there are going to be talking about something else while you talking.
Exactly.
If they run their computer one-on-one.
It's different. It's different. Especially when they can't talk back to you. So it forces them to, you have to listen to the fucking video. But this is what they want to tell you. And the problem is a lot of these people will tell you to go out and do things that they themselves refuse to do.
That's what pissed me off. I've done more in Myrtle Beach than this dude did in Myrtle Beach, and he was born and bred there. This dude talking about he trying to help the black community, but he asking them for money to help him pay his lawyer fees. Then he said, well, after I pay my lawyer fees, well, then I'll try to help the black community. But then he watched me sit up there and he talking to Kappa. Somebody wrote, I didn't see the audience. I'm up there talking. I put a camera on myself. Or was I supposed to go out there and film the audience too while I was talking? But you see it's the Capitol. You know I'm at the Capitol. Ooh, bow. You look on Fox, they talking about me. You look on Al Jazeera, they talking about me.
Yeah, that's true.
But you sit up there and you still got, you watch me down on Bike Week. You tell me, why was I there? He said, anybody can walk in front of the city council and talk. Well, why haven't you done it in 47 years?
The same thing how they saying, oh, you're broke. But look at this fuck. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go take my camcorder.
Yeah,
I'm going to do an example. Because I gotta show people.
Go, just show them around. You start from the back,
look
come
at
to
this.
the back.
Let me zoom out for a second. Look at this. Look. Hold on, where we at? You know, let me show y'all where this is at. Where you see down there, the 59th Street Bridge. Basically, what I'm saying is, this is the heart of Manhattan. Let me put this back on the tripod. And I live in New York, and I'm going to tell you this much. Can nobody come to this city and stay in a hotel like this who ain't got fucking money? You just can't do it. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it. So when people say the things that they say, it's like, come on, man. That should be, that shouldn't even be the focus of the argument.
Not for men.
Hell no, it should never be. But that's how women think.
You said something earlier, and I've been at fault and have done this, but you said something that makes sense. You said it's one thing you'll never do in the video. What's that?
The one thing, and y'all have never seen me do this, in any video where I've ever beef with someone, I'm not going to talk about your house. I'm not going to talk about your car. I'm not going to talk about your money. That's just, it's irrelevant to the discussion. I'm going to deal with what you present to me on the internet, and that's what I'm going to deal with. I'm not going to go into personal information, or I got documents, and I'm going to show y'all this man. No, I'm not going to do that shit. It's stupid. So when I look at grown fucking men doing this, I'm like, come on, man. This is how I know. I say these brothers, they can't debate. And even when they say, well, yeah, we can, you can't. Because if you go into shit like that, if you go in, and I've been saying this for a while in many videos, I don't validate myself to anybody. When these Negroes say, how come you never see him with a girlfriend? I don't have to prove shit to you. Oh, you 5'5". How come you never makes a video showing his entire body? Which is suspect, by the way, that any man would sit up and say that shit to another goddamn man. That shit is ridiculous.
Listen, why he's showing his whole body.
I've had brothers make videos to me saying shit. I'm like, wait a second, hold on a second.
See the pause and scratch your head.
I'm sitting there. Who the fuck says this shit? Like, I'm not gonna make a video showing y'all how tall I am just to appeal to y'all. What the fuck?
I've got that same thing. That's why I was laughing. Mother said, talk about 5'6".
If you want to think that, you know what I'm saying? The big thumbs up. That's what y'all get. The big thumbs up. Oh, you 5'5". You 5 feet tall. Oh, you got a little dick.
Like, and that changes my argument. Either one, how? But why are you worried about that? Dude, my dick size should not concern any male.
Oh, he don't get no pussy. How do you know what I get? But why does that even matter? I don't talk about it. I've been with plenty of women. I don't come on YouTube talking about it.
But you can't have a problem with women if you sleep with them. That's the logic.
Exactly.
You can't have a problem with anything women do if you sleep with them. By that logic, you can't have a problem with America because you've been here your whole fucking life.
And the overall point of this discussion, or this part of this discussion is if you're gonna deal with something that you dislike, what they say in a video, you deal with what they present to you. You don't go into stupid shit. Oh, you know, you're 5'5". Oh, look at that car that you drive. Oh, you work in a boiler room. I mean, are you fucking serious?
I just think that they should listen to the first part of what they just said and then stop there. You work, period.
You have a job.
I was about to say, I've never understood why the rest comes out. Like, they do to me the same way. He don't have a real job. You would never hear a white person say that another white person don't have a real job because they are entrepreneur. That doesn't make any sense. He doesn't have a real job. They were complaining that I charged on my website. 400 subscribers later. First they said nobody would pay. I'm not gonna pay this bullshit website. 400 subscribers later. Now that I got a problem. I'm scamming people for going to my website. It's just
That's
scamming.
the way it works. But you know, it also falls into they're making money off YouTube videos. You see, there are cons in the black community. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me scratch my head one more time. I gotta figure this out. I gotta process this. So we're cons because we're making money off of YouTube. Okay. And this is the problem with the black community. This is what you would call legitimate money. You're not robbing nobody. You're a con because your voice can gravitate toward people and they will actually sit down and watch your shit. And that makes you a con. Because they can watch your videos, subscribe to your channel, come to your website and support that. You're a con. But wait a second, if I'm a con, if you're a con, we're cons now, coons, by the way.
Then we coon and cons.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going to call this dude, the coon and con. That's what we're going to do. But by that logic, then what do you say to the guy that's selling drugs in your community? What is he? Because he's making money by what? Poisoning your people. Not only is he poisoning your people, but he's fucking your women, getting them pregnant, by the way, not taking care of his kids. I mean, what is he called? What do they say about that?
And he murdering people. Straight up murdering people because this is like his territory. But you more worried about a YouTuber making a couple of cents than a person who's killing, robbing in your own communities, and you've been ruining this image that you say you're trying to protect in the first place.
So, coon and cons, let's compare this. The coon and cons who make money off of YouTube just by simply stating their opinion. Or the guys who are selling drugs in your community. The guys who are pimping women in your community. We know y'all don't confront them, by the way. We know this.
Because I've been looking for those videos.
Yeah, we ain't seen none yet. No.
Nah.
We know y'all more than likely go out and buy y'all stinking weed from them, or buy your dope, or whatever it is most of you.
Or buy a couple of the women that you claim you protect.
It makes not a damn bit of sense. It's like, what man rationalizes like this? And the thing is, if I'm going to try to break down somebody's argument, I'm going to think, self, if I was somebody else, how would I refute my own argument? If I'm saying, well, you're a coon because you make money off the internet, is this something valid? Is it something that I can run with? Is it solid? No, it's not, because it can easily be debunked.
Well, can I apply that across the board? Because if this guy's a coon for making money off the internet, then I got another guy that's on my team that doesn't like him but makes money off the internet. Should I not call him a coon as well? It should apply all around. That's the great thing about when I hear you talk and I hear anybody else talk. When I talk, it doesn't matter. I can be friends with somebody or cordial with somebody, but what I say applies all around the board. It does. If you can come to me right now and say, hey, you said that people do A, B, and C. Equation did that. How do you feel? Oh, well, if he did that, then he falls into that category. I would do it. It's not a problem to me, and that's why they hate me, because I've never had a problem. I'm not going to back away from a stance because I'm a man, and I should have a stance. I don't have my stances based upon who I like and who I don't, which is what women do. They have a stance based upon literally, well, my mama did that, so I can't say that's wrong, because if I say, that's why if you notice a woman's argument is your mama's black.
Of course.
She doesn't care what your mother did. Your mother could have been a killer. Your mother could have beat you. Your mother could have abandoned you. But she won't ask you what type of mother you had. She would just say, she's black.
Never bring up your father now. You come from a black daddy. We ain't going to say nothing about that.
Black woman dates a white man. Nobody ever tells her she's a sellout because her daddy black.
Oh, they didn't say nothing about the girlfriend who was dating Donald Sterling. You know, everyone had a problem.
After Donald Sterling had called another one. He got a new black girlfriend. Nobody has a problem with
No, they don't got nothing to say about that. But you know, the people who come out and make videos speaking about that position and disagree with it, or they're coons and whatnot. Okay, if you feel that way, the argument would hold more sense and more relevance to it and more weight. If you felt the same way about these bimbos that he's with, which are black women.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much willing to throw your black ass under the bus and say, fuck you, Negro. You ain't got the money that this man has, and you can't provide the lifestyle that this man can provide me with. Come on, it don't make no fucking sense. What man sits back and thinks like this? And at some point or another, it should be a slap in your face like, damn, here I am going in on this guy, but you just sat back and defended him. You defended him and said that you love the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I mean, listen, man, if I bang my head enough times, it's time to switch up that strategy. That simple. I gotta switch it up. I can't keep running with the same shit if it don't work.
I think these men believe that if they tell the truth to black women will not sleep with them, which again is a feminine man, because you feel that you can't get what you want by being honest.
No, they'll give it up. I've learned that a long time ago. As a matter of fact, you treat them like shit more,
You get
more respect out of them. It's fucked up.
I'm a prime example of it, though. I don't care what nobody says. I'm a prime example. I ain't no looker. I ain't a bunch of shit. But because I stand for something, women say, well, I'll fuck him just because he stand for something.
Yeah.
I don't even like what he stand for, but the fact he do stand for something, these other motherfuckers don't.
Exactly.
The woman doesn't have respect for you when you sit up there and you doing every fucking thing for that woman. She finds you weak.
Of course. She knows you're a pushover. And you can rest assured when she lacks that kind of respect for you, she's fucking around.
Yeah.
But many of them don't even know when their woman lacks respect for them. Many of them don't even know. And this is why I know, something has to be done when it comes down to reconstructing the mindset of black men. Because black men are severely fucked up. They run behind women. They worship women. And you can't get nothing done off of a woman's leadership. If you don't believe me, you go to your black community, and that's a prime example. Like I said, if we were to get in my car and I'd drive you to Harlem, you would see just what I'm talking about. These black men are fucked up. Fucked up. And I'm going to do videos in there over the summer. I'm probably going to go to Brownsville, Brooklyn, and show you all the black neighborhoods. I'm going to take trips out there, and I'm going to show, and I'm going to put this on YouTube, and I'm going to show y'all what it is that I'm talking about. Since y'all want to have a problem with that, but I know what y'all going to do. Y'all just going to sit back and get mad at me for making a video. So if you're mad at me for making a video, how come you don't have the same anger and outrage when it comes down to the people in those communities fucking up your communities? That damn simple.
Yeah, if they love the black community so much, and they don't like somebody saying fuck the black community, because I said fuck the black community.
But how is there one? How is there one? I mean, if there was listen.
What did Dick Gregory say? Dick Gregory said there is no black communities, just black neighborhoods.
Yep. I'm gonna have to agree with that. I gotta agree with it because black men can't even get along themselves.
But they're not attacking Dick Gregory. That's why I tell you, I know they're full of shit. If you're attacking me, you would have attacked Dick Gregory for saying the same thing. This does not exist. There is not one of these things.
I'll make it perfectly clear. If they're attacking you and they want you off of YouTube, if they want me off of YouTube, because what we say about black women, David Carroll and anybody else that speaks up about black women, then you would be attacking these websites like Ghetto Gaggers, that porn site that degrades black women. They have not made one fucking video about this. Not one. But then they want to say, well, black women are under attack by black men. Well, wait a second, who's getting them on that website then? How come y'all don't organize not one? And listen, but they're going to tell me, this is how I know they think like women. Because when I bring this shit up, they're not going to say, well, damn, you do got a good point. Well, how are you going to have us go and attack that website and they have the same thing for white women? What? Are you asking us to defend porn stars? No, I never asked you to defend them. How come you won't make a video at least trying to make black women aware of this shit?
World Hip Hop. Why don't they go after World Hip
They
Hop?
won't do it.
A lot of them do, like the one guy said, well, Tommy get his video from World Hip Hop. One of them where I get all my video, but if you believe I get it from there. Again, remember, if the dope comes from Colombia, who do you do? Arrest the drug dealers or stop it from coming from Colombia?
And what you just said right there boils back down to what? The source. Now, like I said, if these Negroes knew how to argue the source, they couldn't merely for 1 second have a problem with you for simply talking about it. Because they would be dealing with the person who's filming this shit.
Thank you. I ain't never went out and just been filming, and next thing you know, some motherfuckers broke out fighting, and this is my film.
It's like, we're not there when the shit happens. The shit gets sent to us, we post it, we talk about it. So, you're a problem because you talk about it. You're a problem because, well, you got AdSense on that video. But wait a second, wasn't the coon that made this video in the first place, this old shine, glaze ass monkey that made this video, I'm going to keep it raw. I don't care what these Negroes think. I'm done with that shit.
Right.
wasn't the guy that made, or the female, the bimbo, the bitch, hoe, whatever you want to call it, that put this video on this website, weren't they doing it for the sole purpose of getting paid?
And a lot of the women, I won't even want to say that. I got the shirt that go out there on my website. It said, black women are dying for your DNA, dick and attention.
Well, see, you're right about that, because some of them hoes will post
They didn't get no money.
They get it.
Just for free. Just for thumbs up and shit. I got thumbs up. I got 1,000 thumbs up. And tomorrow I'm going to show my left nipple. I'm going to show all my tits today.
Exactly.
And you sitting there, you supposed to respect that bitch. That's a queen. This is a queen that's sitting up there taking a picture in the fucking dirty ass bathroom with tampons and a kid in the back. This is a queen. This is who these motherfuckers are taking up for. Because you, me, nor David have never sit up there and saw self-respected black women and said, let's talk shit about them. Everyone we talking about is somebody that's doing something fucking, not even just bad, outlandish. And this motherfucker want to say, well, we need to take up for that.
Why would you defend that shit? Why would you do it? I mean,
Defend the woman in college that I'm talking shit about, that I'm just saying, look at this bitch. Yeah, defend that bitch. Defend the motherfucker that's sitting up there being a good mother and just walk around the store and I talk shit about her. Why are you defending the motherfucker that just ran her 5 kids into the ocean?
And here's the problem with black people. Listening to the logic of black people, you will remain poor, broke, you won't excel anywhere, because anytime you make some money, oh, you're making money, man, fuck you, if that's what you think. Stop counting my damn paychecks. What's in your wallet?
Stolen. No, I'm taking that. I like that. Why you worried about it? But what's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet? That's what my boss would stay telling me, man. Don't worry, don't count my paychecks. But anyone asks you that, man, tell them, though. We count my paychecks. What's in your wallet?
That makes so much. It makes sense in that context because you think about it. They're trying to figure out, well, you know, he owed child support, which is funny if I owe child support, but I got all this Fatherless America money. I would have took the Fatherless America money and paid the child support. He ain't making no Fatherless America movie. Well, you didn't donate to that movie, so why do you care? Because the people who donated to the movie are not asking about the damn movie. He ain't showed us no clips. No matter what clip I show you, you gonna say it's bullshit.
Exactly. And like I said, man, don't even worry about what people have to say. Do what you gotta do. And this is another reason why I hate to bring the guy up, Clifford, Rainey, whatever his name is. I feel sorry for him because when I sat back and I hear him making a video, well, what's a better thing, for me to live at home with my mother, or for you to be in a hotel? I just showed the hotel. I mean, like, go in the room now. I mean, the view is astonishing. I mean, are you seriously comparing? I mean, the rates in this hotel in this area? Trust me, ridiculous, ridiculous.
Well,
so if any man is sitting and say that, it's like, come on, man, you're not thinking right. Because if you thought, you would say, you know, there's no way in hell this makes any sense.
Well, I think it's just funny. I would love for them to just go and do themselves a favor. The UN Hotel, the Millennium Hotel. Just go Google how much it is to stay on the top floor in the suite.
United Nations, yeah, we're on the top floor. United Nations right across the street. I mean, that shit. Listen, when I was younger, my mother used to live on over there on York Avenue, I think somewhere between 81st and 83rd. In a 1-bedroom, and that shit was expensive. And this was back in the late 80s.
You can't come to New York without no money. Seriously. You can't come to New York without money. I've seen it. You
shit,
can't.
getting parking around this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Shit, my car is parked several blocks away. I'm dead. My car is parked at a distance. Because it's I mean, every street, especially over here, if you gotta be a diplomat or some shit like that, they tow your shit real quickly, or you gotta pay $20 for valet parking.
Mm-hmm. And here mine is $50 for valet, but that ain't the point. The point is, you got people who are counting each other's wallet, which again is a feminine trait. Only a woman wants to know how much money another man makes. Because it benefits her. Because apparently she might get chosen by him.
Exactly.
So you niggas just wondering about how much money we make, are y'all trying to get chosen?
what man does this shit? It just men ain't supposed to think like that.
But my documentary is false, but LA is now supposed to be making a documentary.
Yeah,
my show ain't a real show because it's on Blog Talk, but now 9 more niggas got Blog Talk show. But it wasn't a real show when I was doing it. I got a donate button on my page that lets you know I'm a scam artist, but now they got donate buttons on their page.
Come on, man. I mean, and the problem is, they talk about what one person does, and then they go and do the same shit. Makes no fucking sense. Like I said, it proves that they don't dislike the message. They just wish they could say it as good.
You know how many times I've heard hair hat and simp and
out of their mouth
from these same females out of their mouth. So I'm thinking, if my words are so damn bad, why is it that they taste so good in your mouth? Because you keep using them. These motherfuckers is delicious. Like how when we say you Negroes, they have a problem with us saying it, but what if some of them start saying it?
Negro. Or, I tell you what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, "Oh, nigga." And on top of that, they would try to justify that shit. But I say you Negroes, and that's gonna get y'all upset. This is why I don't have a problem calling y'all monkeys, silverback savages, apes, orangutans, gorillas, whatever I can think of. Because I know that's not the issue what y'all really have a problem with. Y'all have a problem with the fact that you can't debunk what's being said, or you wish you could say it as good. If I sit around and I say I make illustrious videos, they're gonna get mad at me for that. Like, what? Listen, you will never find me hating on another man behind what they got. Ever. If I have a beef with someone and they doing substantially well, I'm not going to say, well, look at that piece of shit you got. No, I won't do that. I will deal with what's being said. That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen, and right there, it already takes credibility away from your argument. Because it shows that you have a jealousy issue, that you can't deal with the substance, the source of the discussion, and this is why you're going into personal things. I had one of these brothers make a video tour me last year, and the brother tried to find himself coming at me, and it, like I said, it demonstrates jealousy, because everything was based off of, well, you say you got this amount of subs, and I got X amount of subs in X amount of time. I'm not going to go back to the whole thing, but I classically broke it down, and I showed proof, video footage, screenshots of, dude, you're incorrect. Here, 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 and here. Here's how you can strengthen it. The dude comes back at me, and I told him in the video, I said, obviously this is a jealousy issue. Replies back to me saying, oh, how am I jealous of you when I've been all over the world and done all this stuff? No, I didn't talk about your personal life.
Just
I'm
this
talking
issue.
exactly. I don't know you personally. Just like you don't know me personally. I've had Negroes make videos saying, how come he don't ever show what his home look like? What? Who does that shit? I will never waste my time making a video. Oh, what? You want to, I don't got a home? Well, here's the kitchen, here's this. I don't do that shit. You can keep guessing. I don't do that shit. That's not the purpose of me making videos. One of these brothers said, man, you don't sound seductive to women when you do this. What the fuck?
Speak with women.
I didn't know that this is a dating website. When I came on to YouTube in the first place, I didn't start making videos to appeal to women.
See, what they want you to do, though, is to end up trying to date some person that has a YouTube page that says that they're a phone sex worker. And you try to get at that person, and somehow that person turn you down, and now all of a sudden you telling everybody it's a man trying to be a woman. Well, if it's a man trying to be a woman, why were you trying to hide it? Every time I heard him say that, that's a man. I was like,
and since these Negroes are so gullible, so stupid, so weak-minded, they find themselves getting game like this. Listen, man, I done dated some women off YouTube before. I never talk about it.
I done fucked some women on Facebook and YouTube, but they've been actual people that actually
exactly. I don't run around being thirsty about it. It's between me and the woman that I'm talking to. That's it. It's not for the whole world to know. Oh, you don't got a girlfriend. You don't know what I'm doing. I done had me some bad women on YouTube.
I enjoy YouTube.
Are you serious? And this is what these brothers run around saying. I'm like, damn, these black men.
Because the girls see that they thirst. I keep telling them, like I tell them, I said, the great thing about me is who I fucked you don't know. So if you want to be the next one, the one thing you do know is, well, I ain't going to be outed and put out there. I can actually just get me some dick and ride the fuck out. They can't do it with these motherfuckers. Cliff is going to be in love with your motherfucking ass. Have never met you. I remember he was, because I remember one time I was like, he was trying to call my girl a phone sex worker. In 2009, she had a website where she put it up, a paying website where she put up, but she was selling stuff like how they do the, you know, the women get together and they sell shit to you with each other.
Yeah.
She was doing that. He'd make video, your girl suck dick and shit like that. I was like, first off, they mad because my girl fine. Because every one of them say, even LA lame ass up there, your girl fine. I was like, I know the motherfucking girl fine, punk. Tyrone, girl look like a witch. But if I say something about your big old girlfriend, there's a problem. That's what he said. Then your girl trying to get a green card. Then they make another video. Your girl left you.
Yeah.
They go back and forth. They don't know what it is. She's only with you because you got some money. You ain't got no money. You broke. If she's only with me because I got some money, then I thought you said I had no money. I don't have nowhere to live, but this motherfucker's with me so she can go live in the hotels with me. What's happening?
The argument doesn't make no sense, and once again, it doesn't have a source because they don't have structure. These Negroes don't have discipline. This is why they can't put together an argument and strictly deal with it for what it is.
Because it's on emotion.
Of course. Just
I don't like you, so I'm going to make an argument.
What?
I will formulate the argument based upon I don't like
your
you.
girlfriend is this, that, and the other. This is why when they ask me questions like that, I ain't showing y'all nothing.
That's what I said. Most people will be smart enough not to. That's why I got to the point where I pulled my shit out really fast. I was like, you know what? I see what they're doing.
Yeah, don't even give them. Let them keep guessing. You want to think I'm gay? This is what I'm going to do.
If it makes your night.
If that's what floats your boat, you don't get pussy. If that's how you feel.
Because the thing is, one, how would I prove it? And two, if I did it, what would that make me look like? Proving to you that I get pussy. What do I have to do? Talk shit about the women I slept with, right? That would be the only way I could do it. Then I'd have to take some pictures of motherfucking titties or some ass or something. I'd have to sit there and be fucking filming it and then send it to you. And you gonna watch it and I guess critique my
It only gets you in more trouble.
That's what I'm saying.
Shows, and what that demonstrates, this is what it demonstrates, that you're playing into their game.
Yep.
This is what I tell these Negroes whenever they make videos saying, oh, how come you don't show what you look like? Oh, how come you don't show your whole height of your body? How come you don't show us your girlfriend?
As y'all see, the man is sitting taller than me, and I'm 5'10" and a half. He's sitting taller than me, so there's your
Y'all
answer.
can think what y'all
There's your answer.
You know what I tell them? This game gets played the way I say it gets played. It can sound arrogant. It can sound pompous. You can take it how the fuck you want to take it. This shit goes down the way I say it goes down. I don't show y'all what y'all ask me to show y'all. No. Just like when Negroes come to me and they want to debate me on something that I say. But meanwhile, when they come to me, they try to bring it to something else about them or whatever. No, I'm not chasing you on that. I'm not chasing you, period. We're going to deal with the issue you have with me. I don't have an issue with you because I ain't come to you making a damn video in the first fucking place.
Amen.
So if you going to come to me making a video, then you're going to address the issue of what your fucking problem is or what I said in the video that you just like, oh, you defend racist white people. Prove the video. Show it. Oh, let me see. Well, I'm going to have to go back and look. What?
Why'd you come with me without this?
Who does this shit? If I have a problem with a man, I can tell him why I made a video in the first place. I can tell you, I ain't got to look up no sources. Hold on, I got to think now. I've been making countless videos towards you, but I got to think now what I disliked about you and why I started. See, I'm going to have to get back to you on that one.
Girl called my show. Divine Queen finally spoke to me. Person who talks shit about me all the time on Buddy's show. When she finally called my show, she said, yeah, most of your audience is white. Where'd you get this from? That's what they told me.
How do you know who the audience is? I mean, how do you know this shit? Because most of the people, I think it stopped. Most of the people, well, mine is still going. So
yeah, go ahead. I'll just use yours in the second half.
Most of the